You know, anytime I'm fishing a lake that has a ton of grass in it, one of my favorite ways to catch bass is with a swimming worm. Whether I'm buzzing it on the surface or just slow rolling it right below the surface, it's one of my favorite ways to catch them. And when Z-Man said that they wanted to come out with their own swimming worm on the Elastec line, I was really excited to help them out. And what we've come up with is called the Turbo FattyZ. The Turbo FattyZ is a legit swimming worm. We really put a lot of energy and effort into the design of this bait, and I think it's accomplished everything that I personally like to see in a swimming worm, and I'm really excited about it. There's a couple things that is really special about the Turbo FattyZ. Number one, we wanted a bait that would cast very far. We ended up making a little bit thicker design, adding to the weight, and then we also added some salt to it, which means that it's even heavier, and so you can cast it like a bullet and really cover a lot of water. The other thing that is really important is, obviously, because this is a swimming worm, is the tail. Getting the right kicking action out of the tail is absolutely critical, and we spent a lot of time on the tail design. In fact, we went through a lot of different variations of this, but we've come up with this hybrid kicktail design that is just phenomenal. It really creates a lot of commotion on the surface. You can buzz it and it spits and sputters, or you can slow roll it and has a perfect kicking action even at the slowest speeds. And one of the things that I really wanted to accomplish with this bait is on the pause with a 3/16 ounce weight, this bait will flutter perfectly all the way to the bottom, which is exactly what I wanted to see. So I'm really excited about it for fishing these shallow grass lakes, but it's also really versatile too. You can fish it on a Carolina rig. I've even fished it on the back of a swim jig. It's got a really good profile. If you cut it down to size, it's got a perfect kicking action, so it's one of my favorite trailers on a swim jig or a chatterbait, and you can fish it a bunch of different ways. So it's a great new addition to the Elastec line, so check out the Turbo FattyZ at zmanfishing.com.